Hey you guys, welcome back to Southern Latitudes. I'm Robin and I happen to be gardening on a half acre in East Central Florida. And today's topic is going to be the Grumichama, and its scientific name is Eugenia brasiliensis. I hope I'm saying that right. Its common name again is the Grumichama, but it's also called the Brazil cherry. And it it's in the myrtle family, and it loves heat. So our Florida weather's not a problem for it. It can be zones 9B to 10, but that can not only be just Florida, but that it can also be like Hawaii. It loves states like that, or zones like that, I should say. So it's right here a bit, I guess it's a little over 5 feet, around 5 feet, as a bush form, but you can trim it up as a tree. I've also seen that. But I have friends just 10 miles south of here, and they have theirs trimmed up a little bit more like a tree. And so you can do it either way. It has small, kind of marble size, sort of a purple, dark purple to almost black-like piece of fruit. And so when it will ripen very, very fast on you when it finally hits. Now it blooms from April to May in Florida and then fruits very quickly after that. But if you happen to be like in Hawaii, it will bloom July through December and then set its fruit after that. So anyhow, it's a very slow growing tree. Its growth habit is extremely slow. It may grow 1 to 2 foot a year. That would be pushing it for here. I'm in partial shade. If you have it in sun, you may get up to 2 feet a year. I think I've only gotten about 1 foot of growth on my Grumichama, and you know, that's okay with me. And it tends to flower and fruit a little bit more on the sunny side of my bush. Now some may say, if you go to certain websites, it may say that they're endangered, but I don't know, because it doesn't seem that hard to acquire in Florida. That's been my personal experience. It is a bit of an ornamental because it looks a bit like myrtle bushes and myrtle trees. I think if you're in an HOA situation, you could probably really get away with having this in your front yard, and probably nobody would be wiser that you're actually growing food in your yard. Now, my Grumichama happens to be underneath pine trees, and so I think that actually works for this tree because it really likes the pH of a 5.5 to 6.5 range. I looked online for how tall this tree might eventually get, and it says it can go up to 20 meters high in its happiest state. But my friends, I think theirs is probably 10 feet, maybe less. I'd have to double check that with them. You can of course prune it to whatever you'd like. This one, I'm probably going to keep it around the 6 foot, 7 foot range, and just keep it trimmed. Now it does seem to like to fruit on new wood, but it's not wood. Let me show you what I'm talking about. For example, on this particular branch, there is wood in here, but right about where it was starting to take off and put on new growth, it also shot out a bloom and a piece of fruit along with the new growth. So if you're going to prune it right after it is done fruiting. Let me show you another example over here on this side. Sometimes it looks like right here, for example, you see these little pieces? That's where a leaf may come out, or did come out, like here. But then you'll happen to see, let's see if we can get this in real. There's a little stem that had a bloom on it, and now a piece of fruit at the very end of it. This tree got hit a little bit with some hail about 2 weeks ago. So, but other than that, this is the new leaves as they're coming out and maturing. I don't have any current ripe fruit on it at this moment, so I'll put up a picture of it. I want you to also know that if you want to propagate a Grumichama, you will want to take that seed and put it in soil and then wait at least a month for it to germinate and to create more babies. Okay, since we've established that this is a 9B to 10 hardiness zone type of plant, that means it's kind of tender when the frost hits. So this might be one that you would like to cover if you're, especially if you're looking at a hard freeze, something over, you know, more than just an hour or two. You know, I'm right on that line of subtropical where sometimes our frost is just in a matter of an hour or two in a given night. But if you're gonna like have frost all night or freezing all night, you'll probably want to cover this plant. And so probably if you're north of the Florida state line, you won't even grow it, or you can put it in a container and then keep it like in a greenhouse or a porch or inside your house, something like that. You may be saying to yourself, is this like the cherries in the store? No, it's not. Those cherries grown in temperate zones taste very much different. And not only that, but they require a lot more chill hours than what we are getting in the zones 9 and 10, even 11. So what you'll want to do is, like, if you're concerned about your chill hours, sometimes you can look it up according to your city or your zip code. And chill hours are consecutive hours under 45 degrees, or mostly consecutive. You know, here, I don't know that we have totally consecutive 45-degree days, but we definitely will have that for nights through our winter. And I would say my particular yard is like 150 to 175 chill hours, because I know that just because of the other fruit trees that I have. The peaches are all in the tropic sweet, tropic beauty, tropic snow, and the same with my nectarine and the plums. So I happen to know that for the stone fruit, but that also means that I can't grow like a Bing cherry. But what I can grow is a Barbados cherry. I can grow a Grumichama. I can also grow a cherry of the Rio Grande here in Florida. So you guys, I want to thank you for watching this video on my Grumichama cherry tree in my tropical food forest. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.